Okay, after months and months of threatening to release a bombshell on Hillary Clinton and the Democratic Party, WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange is set to speak at the group's 10-year anniversary tomorrow. Assange will be speaking through a video link after canceling his announcement, which was supposed to happen on the balcony of an Ecuadorian embassy, the Ecuadorian embassy, there's only one, in London, where he is staying, citing security concerns. Famed investigative reporter Judith Miller joins me now with more on it, and wow, I mean, the intrigue over this election, I mean, it just can't get any better, right? So now you get Assange, saying he's going to go out on the balcony of the Ecuadorian embassy, but there are now security concerns, so he's going to do something a little bit different. Any intel into what that was or would be?
No, well, the WikiLeaks people are circulating the rumor that Assange was obviously very concerned about his security. The Ecuadorian embassy balcony is quite low, so there could be a legitimate security concern if he had a large group in front of him. And he is, of course, obviously worried about people who might want to take him out, since one of the stories that was leaked was an alleged meeting that Hillary Clinton had at the State Department in which she supposedly said, jokingly her supporters say, "Can't we just drone him?" referring to Julian Assange in 2010. So Mr. Assange has used this to kind of... but there's another explanation.
Oh, tell me. Okay. I want to hear them all.
And that is that whatever he was planning to release is not quite ready for prime time, may not be as explosive as he has said it is, may not be worth it.
He knows what it is, right?
Well,
so he's been teasing this for months. Why tease something like that if it's not going to be all that?
Well, because you build suspense and you make sure that you have, instead of 10 million people watching, 20 or 30 or 40 million people watching.
And since now he has a video link, and
since now
you'll be able to click online and get the information. But he's trying to make sure that basically he dots all his I's and crosses his T's and makes sure there's some authenticity to whatever it is that he's going to reveal.
Look, I think the question and the problem is, where is Mr. Assange getting his material from? It is one thing to go after Debbie Wasserman Schultz, as he did with his last leak, if you recall. He leaked the information that made it clear that DNC, Democratic National Committee people, were conspiring to really suppress Bernie Sanders' candidacy. She had to resign. It was a big deal. But going after, at the moment, the woman who is leading in as presidential nominee is a totally different thing, Trish. And to do that, you better have your I's dotted and your T's crossed, as you said.
The New York Times released the 1995 tax records of Donald Trump, even though they didn't know how they got them.
That's true. That's true. However, it did bear a postmark of Trump Tower. And what they did, what was really important, is that they vetted the information. They found the accountant who had actually filed the report in Florida, who was close to 90, who verified that that looked correct.
So you think that that's what Julian's trying to do right now, possibly vet and verify anything that he may be coming forward with, and the question is, can he do it in time to have it all revealed ahead of the election?
I think he's building suspense. He's worried about security. It could be a combination of factors, but it could be that this explosive leak may not be so explosive. But I think the broader question is Julian Assange using Russian information, a Russian hack, to influence an American election? That's the question that we have to raise, because this would be unprecedented. We hadn't seen anything like this before.
Putin would certainly love to have that kind of influence.
Absolutely. And as we know, Julian Assange just can't stand Hillary Clinton.
Good to see you.